Tá puro.
Belly of the beast, motherfucker, I'm a beast. See this world turn me out. With them toolies, I'm a freak. It's a full moon out. I'm a wolf of God I eat. Now I don't deal with fuck niggas, so my nigga keep it brief. I don't trust the white man. I can only trust my right hand. Born up in the war, it's like 03 up in Baghdad. Take you to my hood, where the sun don't really shine at. All we know is go. See, we know forgiving toe tags, PTSDs. Come and see how we living. It's a war of the block better. Hide your children. Youngest saw this man get shot now. He don't got no feelings. Street turn you to a monster, man. Watch us make a killer. Hit him with that Mossberg. Who that creeping through my window? Heard your girl blowing like this old school Nintendo. She the one who put this when that pie was in the window. Afraid from the slave, but you think I'm going info. I see you creeping for a pound, what had you leaking? The turkey stuffer, my aim like the Mohican. We big steppers, fuck around and start tweaking. It's UPK, Shemai when I'm speaking. It's a big dog yard, where the fuck is my bone at? A soldier in the storm, so I'm used to the combat. First roll, roller 7, got copy the format. One West, we step on shit like a doormat. How you trying to take our shit and try and run with this shit? Got me looking at you niggas like you son of a bitch. And I'm down for my niggas, so put my name on the list. Shorty say I can't have wives, but she swallowing dicks. I think I'm the shit. Big things, I'm straight from the rip. Niggas losing their cash, they getting high off they flip. I said, fuck the track, but I'm still in the mix. We can put the guns down and go straight to the fist. I'm built for this. I seen this in my dream, it's my fate. Reading through the scriptures, only fill my stomach with hate. Oppression is a bitch, she passed the cup and all of us drink. All I want is revenge, don't give a fuck about rank. Promise we can make it hot. Me and all my niggas breaking more locks than Jamaican spots. Not because you dropped the dot. Never can I lose to a cracker like I'm Papa Doc. Dreaming trying to raid a spot, cause he the one who pushed the rock. Prove that I'm down for mine. Blood, sweat, and tears in that field, nigga. You can play the house, but I'm a field, nigga. Dressing all black, and I'ma deal with you. Put the mask on. Fuck fighting for a pill, niggas. Real shit. I'm surrounded by them real killers. Look upon the eyes of a real nigga. Know the blood is deep, and I'ma deal with you. When you in the mix, it get dark, keep the still with you. Your clique full of snakes, full of faggots, keep it real with you, nigga. What you talking about?
It's a tale of good and evil. Hey, it was with this hand that Cain iced his brother.
That's the popo. What you gonna do? Kill me for my radio? I be Raheem and hood life ain't about leaving the pot steaming. Too many blacks had to die for the populace to take the shock treatment. How the fuck we getting saved by ass eating and dashikis? I be Raheem in the hood with the box beating. I love my shorty, she could really take a box beating. You want scrap? Let's scrap. I never been box beaten. I got urges to see police cars and Swiss cheese them. That's for Raheem, new nines with an odd beam. Any in the UPK band are part of my team. Let's get grizzly, 4-5 and I'm tipsy. I found a rare gem that's a Gadite bitch in Poughkeepsie. A rare gem, a Brazilian bitch in Alaska. My bitch said she got a Brazilian wax, I'll ask her. You ain't shed tears for Raheem from trapping to the truth, but I'm still in love with the night scene. If you hated Christ, then I know you gon' spite me. I'm past the point where I care if them niggas like me. The white man is the devil, you don't like that, then fight me. This might be high key, underrated Tai Chi. Why you telling niggas you owe me your ass whooping? When high key, you don't pay niggas like Spike Lee. You try too hard thinking you bringing back the 90s, but it's likely you be dressing all dykely. They say criminals always return to the crime scene, that's why I'm where her soul used to be. Nightly.
Love. These 5 fingers, they go straight to the soul of man. Alrighty. hand of love.
Raheem. They say that knock him out the box, got him whirling. We got him out in Cali to Texas, Jersey to Maryland. It's all about promotion. Them crackers be out here girling, try and make a couple dollars, but they just see all sterling. Yeah, you run the games, but can't play me though. Cool as Raheem, I can't live without my radio. Crush grooving on my Def Jam, dope beats in my high school days, like preaching Cochise. Glad I made it out. Reed took the gravy route. Now ain't facing 40. Them shorty showed me what shade about. Until a Charlie cool, realest to the fullest. I never would expect it be you would've took the bullets. I still remember when I got the news, couldn't hold it in, but soldiers go down and they bound to be born again. Man, it always seemed like we losing, but we was born to win. I'm just throwing punches or bullets if I was cornered in. Got me feeling like you on the roof, walking through a crowd of people saying you got the juice. I hit the stairway, called to my girl in the ride early. Knock it, get shot in the chest like a cock girl. Pressure that's going to fold, drugs on the corner sold. Do the right thing, but niggas living in toilet bowl. Bottled everything inside, motions low and staying high, scraping just to make you by, breathing to the day you die.
The story of life is this: static. One hand is always fighting the other hand. Oh man.
Anyways, give me 1 sec. Dame un minuto. Un momento. Give me one moment. You see that Passover clip?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that was it. That was a movie right there. Man. All right. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Katham to all the men. Shalom Yahweh Shema Allah Thum B'Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. The ISUPK, Yatusai, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Yes, sir. And I'm priest and officer of Mataza. You know what I'm saying? We out here in Arizona. Always, you know what I'm saying? Always going live. You know what I'm saying? Always want to stay consistent in these classes. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have any questions, it doesn't have to be related to the topic, which is we're gonna go into Gentile Breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So, if you have any questions, lo que sea, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, English, Spanish, ya tú sabes. You know what I'm saying? Como quiera. We right here. You know what I'm saying? If you have any Spanish speaking brothers, you know what I'm saying? Share this class to them. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that we want to get, you know what I'm saying, all 12 tribes in here. You know what I'm saying? All blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Waking them up to this truth, man. I mean, before we came into the truth, we weren't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We were like, what? We were dry bones. You know what I'm saying? We didn't understand what life was. We didn't understand what, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know where to even begin. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know how to execute a problem that's going on in our communities. But with the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, with the guidance of these men and the men above us, you know what I'm saying, we can figure out how to solve black problems, you know what I'm saying, how to solve black and brown problems, you know what I'm saying, how to work together. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the school is about, you know what I'm saying? Working with your brother. Working with your own people, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't rely on the church, on the Christian church for too long, you know what I'm saying? Christian church only gives us a tambourine to, you know what I'm saying, and tells you that's the only way to solve your problems. Let the Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying, come inside of you, you know what I'm saying? Pause, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? But that's that's what they be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They be hollering, jumping around, sweating much, but that, you know what I'm saying? You barely get any 2 words off of this Bible, and that Bible is just collecting dust in your grandma's church. I mean, in your own house. You know what I'm saying? You have everybody. You can't tell me Black and Hispanics do not have a Bible in their own home. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody does. You know what I'm saying? We all have a Bible. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that we, just like the Most High said, you know what I'm saying, or I believe Paul, right? I believe we have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We have a zeal, but we don't understand what's in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand what a Gentile is. You know what I'm saying? If you could give me a breakdown on, or give me a Bible dictionary real quick. Bible dictionary, look up the word Gentile. You know what I'm saying? And then and then if you could also hold Hellenist or Hellenistic, whichever one, right? But let me get Gentile first, right? That's another thing I learned coming in here. Bible dictionary. I didn't even know there was a Bible dictionary coming in here. You know what I'm saying? I thought these words we were supposed to just automatically know them, but nah, man. There's a breakdown for everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know something, what's the one thing that you should do? If you don't know something, what should everybody do? Look it up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know something, don't speak on it, right? Just look it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's the first thing that you should do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we ended up doing in here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know who we were. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what you know what I'm saying, Gentiles was. We didn't know what Israelites were. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know nothing, but we ended up breaking, you know what I'm saying? We looking here a little, there a little. You know what I'm saying? We ended up breaking down scriptures. We ended up, you know what I'm saying, looking up you know what I'm saying, these words, and actually breaking down the root word of, you know what I'm saying, of the real meaning of what a Gentile is. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can interpret it into their own words, but what's the truth if you don't understand it? You know what I'm saying? And right here we got it. Go ahead, Brock.
This is the word Gentiles, and is out of this Compact Bible Dictionary. Usually, it means a non-Israelite people.
Read that first word.
Usually.
Right there. Usually. Right? Usually it means what?
A non-Israelite people.
A non-Israelite people. Right? A non-Israelite people. Right? Keep going.
Under conditions of peace, considerate treatment was accorded Gentiles by the Israelites under Old Testament law.
Right. So understand this, right? A Gentile is usually the thing is that when you don't understand context, or when you don't really, you know what I'm saying, understand this, when you just look at one word and think, nah, it's always gonna be that. Nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Gentiles doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Or what do they say? A heathen. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like usually it means that, right? Usually it means a non-Israelite, but there's a way that we speak that is different from the other nations. If you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Who does not understand what I'm saying? We speak differently. You know what I'm saying? We speak in a different way. We use words that usually mean, you know what I'm saying, an actual whip. You know what I'm saying? We use words that actually, you know what I'm saying, that usually means an actual crib. But when we pick them up, what does it mean? It means my car. A whip means what? My car. You know what I'm saying? A crib means what? My house. Right? So it's like words that usually mean this, it can also mean that. But the difference is that you got to look at the context or what the brother is saying, so you can actually understand, you know what I'm saying, what he's trying to relate, you know what I'm saying, what he's trying to relate those things to. Go ahead, Pride. Go ahead.
This is the definition for the word usually. Under normal conditions, generally.
Under normal conditions, right? Under normal. Go ahead.
It's like, if I could, that's that. You know how you put that emphasis on usually when I read the definition.
Right.
That's so important because people don't, they skip right over that.
Yeah.
They don't understand it. So under normal conditions, like you said, normally a Gentile would refer to another nation of people, but that's under normal conditions. That doesn't necessarily mean that a Gentile or an Israelite can't be referred to.
Right. And that's the thing too. You want to read the Bible in the spirit of Christ, you know what I'm saying? In the spirit of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? So you want to, like, brothers spend all their whole life in prison reading the whole Bible back to back, you know what I'm saying? And they skip words like that. One little word can change the whole meaning of the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? One word. And the new translated version, or whatever it's called, right? That Bible, where it helps you translate the actual Bible, right? King James 16:11 to a better, I'm gonna say it like this. It dumbs it down for you, right? In so much, all it really is doing is just changing the whole context of what the Bible is. So, and I noticed that most women get the new translated version because they wanna get a proper breakdown, and because they don't have a man, they can't get the proper breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have a man of Christ. You know what I'm saying? A man who actually follows Christ to get the proper breakdown. So what do? They get their own breakdown. You know what I'm saying? They that I noticed that in almost all females. You know what I'm saying? And when I say all females, I mean females in the Christian church, in your Catholic church. You know what I'm saying? Those women are the ones that are trying to understand the Bible, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? That's why they need a man in the ISUPK to break it down for them. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go anywhere. You can't go to the Christian church. You can't go anywhere, right? So let's go. Let's jump into Ezekiel 36 and 17. You know what I'm saying? We go into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 17.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, chapter 36 and verse 17. Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way and by their doings.
Right.
Their way was before me as the uncleanness of a removed woman.
Right. Just plain and simple, right? The uncleanness of a removed woman, right? If a woman's unclean, you already know she has to be what? She has to be separated, right? She has to be put away, or she has to be removed, right, from the congregation, right? Go ahead.
Verse 18. Wherefore I poured my fury upon them for the blood that they had shed upon the land.
Right. He poured his fury, right? The Most High was angry at us, right, for what we were doing in our land, right? Go ahead.
And for their idols wherewith they had polluted it.
Right. We were sacrificing unto what? Unto idols. You know what I'm saying? And we polluted the land with these sacrifices, right? Keep going.
And I scattered them.
And I what?
I scattered them.
See, that's the word that you. So there's gonna be a lot of key words that you want to focus on, right? In this breakdown, right? And these words are really what helps you, or really highlights, you know what I'm saying, the context, you know what I'm saying, or it helps break down what, you know what I'm saying. Like if you go out to camp, There's gonna be words. The speaker, right? The speaker is trying to bring out a message, right? And in the Bible, there are words, right? The Most High's word. There are key words that you want to highlight. There are key words that you want to exalt. There are key words that you want to emphasize. There are key words that you want what I'm saying? You want to slow down so everyone can hear. So read that last part, the first part on verse 19 again.
Verse 19.
Come on.
And I scattered them among the heathen.
Right. And I scattered them among the heathen. Right. Same thing as like today. Right. There are Mexicans, right? So-called, right? There are so-called Mexicans that are scattered around the heathens, around the what? The Spaniards. Same here in America, right? There are Puerto Ricans. There are Judites. It's like there are African Americans, right? There are Native Americans, right? That are scattered among the what? The heathens, right? Go ahead.
And they were dispersed through the countries.
Another word, right? Another key word, dispersed. What does dispersed mean? You know what I'm saying? What is dispersed? Dispersed is the same thing as scattered, right? We were separated, right? We were scattered. We were what? Dispersed, right? And they were dispersed through the countries, right? We're not only in America, we're not only in South America, we're in the four corners of the world, of the earth. You know what I'm saying? We're as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it in Hosea? We're, you know what I'm saying? We're too many, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be everywhere. And really more so because of slavery. You know what I'm saying? How we get into those places was through slavery. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the ways, right? Slavery was the curse, right? Slavery was the punishment. Slavery was the after the before, what do they call it? It's a word they call it. It's like the effect and the cause and effect, right? So it's like what we did in our own land, we polluted it, right? We broke the laws, and just like Deuteronomy, right, 28th, a reminder of why we should keep the law and why we should fear the Most High, comes the judgments, comes the punishments. And slavery was part of those punishments, was part of that judgment. You know what I'm saying? For disobeying, for what? For polluting it, right? You know what I'm saying? Serving other gods, serving the Virgin Mary, San Judas, La Santa Muerte, right? The Saint of Death, right? What other ones? That white image, right? That you call Christ, but it's really Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? Also, that flag, right? Most of our brothers and sisters in the world don't even know what they're standing up for, what they're pledging an allegiance for, right? What they're worshiping. You're worshiping a flag. You don't see it that way because all throughout school and all throughout your childhood, you've been forced or you've been taught to stand up for the flag, to pledge an allegiance. Repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Forcing you to stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shame, putting that what? That shame that bringeth forth sin. You know what I'm saying? Putting that shame on you to stand up for the flag. You know what I'm saying? That's what these heathens have done to us. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, and that's being in the world. You know what I'm saying? Being in the world, you don't know what you're worshiping, right? But you are worshiping an idol, which is that flag. You know what I'm saying? And I believe 4th of July is actually coming up. You know what I'm saying? You see, and what gives it away is that Walmart or these grocery stores, right, always put up in front of the registers flags, firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? Fireworks, teddy bears, all these things, right, to let you know what spirit to put on. You know what I'm saying? And you go in there, you put on that long sleeve with the red, white, and blue, the stars, the everything, looking like a what? A true patriot. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a what? Like a real dumbass, really. You know what I'm saying? And that's what and you become a what? You become a Gentile. That's what you become. You know what I'm saying? You don't become an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? By what our culture is, you know what I'm saying? Fringes, you know what I'm saying? Headpiece, beards, boots, braids, you know what I'm saying? But you put on what? The culture of a what? Of a Gentile. You know what I'm saying? You put the culture of what? Of white America. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you become a Gentile. You know what I'm saying? That's how you become. That's how like, okay, for Mexicans, right? We call it's like any Mexican that's raised up in the on the north side of the border, right? They call them gringos, right? Saying it's the same word. It's the same. It would be considered. You would be considered a Gentile, right? But in this word, in their own term, they use gringo, right? Why did they call you gringo? It's because you now abandoned your own land, right? And you came up to the America, and you taken up the culture of the Americans. Now you celebrate Cinco de Mayo, knowing no Mexican celebrates Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? But you celebrate Cinco de Mayo with your white friends. Now you're considered a what? A gringo. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like those where we should already know what the word Gentile means, but we have to break it down. You know what I'm saying? And that's how our people is. You know what I'm saying? We'll call you, we'll abandon you. You know what I'm saying? Not abandon you. We will remove you from us if you not rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's so, you know what I'm saying? That's just how we is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the Most High is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't fuck with us, like if you don't mess with us, right? If you're not keeping the traditions of our fathers, it's like you disgusting. You rather choose a white woman over us, a white woman over your own, you know what I'm saying, over your own family. That's how it's look. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to put it, and that's how the Most High seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like the uncleanness of a removed woman. You know what I'm saying? He had to remove us. You know what I'm saying? He had to take us out of our own land, right? Now let's go into give me James 1:1.
In the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, To the 12 tribes.
To the what?
To the 12 tribes.
To the what?
To the 12 tribes.
Go ahead.
Which are scattered.
Which are what?
Which are scattered.
Go ahead.
Abroad.
Scattered abroad, right? Scattered what? Scattered all throughout. You know what I'm saying? To the 12 tribes that are scattered. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? We're here for you. The brothers that don't know, you know what I'm saying? We're going to the ghettos, the barrios, same place where Yahushua was telling us to go and telling us to stay away from. He told us to what? He like in a metaphorically way, he told us to stay away from, you know what I'm saying? What's that place? Where was that brother at? Scottsdale, right? Scottsdale, where Asian man will come up to you and tell you this is a no nigger zone. And you know where you should have gone to? To the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? To the barrio. You know what I'm saying? To the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's where you should have stayed. You know what I'm saying? That's where you should have went to. You know what I'm saying? You should have went to where Mexicans are at. You know what I'm saying? Where the powwows at. You know what I'm saying? Where the natives at. Where my brothers and sisters at. Right? Go ahead. Read that again from the top.
The book of James, chapter 1 and verse 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Right, to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. Right now, give me Peter's 1 and 1. Come on, 1 Peter.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, to the strangers
scattered, to the what?
To the strangers.
Go ahead.
Scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia.
Right. So to the strangers scattered, right? To the strangers scattered. Who was the stranger scattered? Right? Peter, an apostle of Christ, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, Bithynia. Like all these places, right, is where our people were scattered, right? We are in Mexico, Salvador, Argentina, Uruguay, Panama, Guatemala, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? We're in these places. You know what I'm saying? We're in America, Canada, UK, Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? We're all over these places. You know what I'm saying? This is where we were what? We were scattered. You know what I'm saying? What makes you a stranger is forgetting the law. You know what I'm saying? What makes you a stranger is not keeping the law. You know what I'm saying? Not teaching the law to who? To your children. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you a stranger. A stranger is someone who what? Who doesn't belong here. Right? Give me the definition of a stranger real quick. Right? See if you can find it there. On the phone. It'll be a lot easier for you. Go ahead. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? A stranger, man. You come over here, you know what I'm saying? There's different, like, being black and Hispanic, you already know what a stranger is. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you if you were, you know what I'm saying? If you grew up in your own neighborhood, you knew what car did not belong. You know what I'm saying? What car just passed by? Who was that? Who what? You know what I'm saying? Who just moved in? You know what I'm saying? You knew the strangers. You know what I'm saying? You knew who was a stranger and you knew who was family. You know what I'm saying? Because of how you guys kept your guys' family together. You know what I'm saying? The things that the how you even speak, the way you even speak. You know what I'm saying? It just magnifies how you are whether you are family or a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go to Mexico and it's like, you speak different. You know what I'm saying? I speak Spanish, but it's like not Spanish there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like Mexicans have a different Spanish than the Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? Like we have different what they call it, lingo, or different dialect. You know what I'm saying? A different oh man. We have different metaphors, we have different, you know what I'm saying, different ways of calling, you know what I'm saying, autobus, a bus, or we have different ways of calling certain things, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, even your own little conversation between you and the other person, you can tell whether this is a stranger or not. You know what I'm saying? And also, and to tie it back into the Bible, you know what I'm saying, to tie it back into these scriptures, right? If you keep the law, right, or it's like if you're not keeping the law, you are considered a heathen, a stranger, because the heathens, what do? They don't keep the law. They have what? They have no order. I mean, they don't have no they don't have they don't have this doctrine. I'm gonna just leave it like that, right? They don't have this law. They don't have this book. They don't have this wisdom. The wisdom that was given to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They don't have that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? They don't have this understanding. You know what I'm saying? They have their own understanding with Buddha, with that Shiva, right? With the dreadlocks, right? Shiva with the dreadlocks, Buddha with the, you know what I'm saying, fortune cookie and all that, right? They have their gods and their culture. You know what I'm saying? They got chopsticks. That's who here eats with chopsticks, right? Nobody. We got a fork and a knife, right? And if not, a tortilla. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we got. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes bread. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But chopsticks, that's not our culture. That's how you know who's a stranger and who's not. You know what I'm saying? By the way they live. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Slaki, you had some? Okay, go ahead. Give me that.
This is the definition of the word stranger. A person whom one does not know,
right,
or with whom one is not familiar.
Right. You're not familiar with this person. Why? Because he doesn't keep the same traditions that you were taught to keep. Why? Because his father abandoned his post. His father abandoned his house, went into another family's house and started living like them. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, right? Give me Acts. Hold on, let me get there first. Let's see if I get this one. Give me Matthew's 10 and 6, or start at 5. Yes, sir.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, right, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. And that's the thing too, right? It's like we're lost. We don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? You scattered, you gonna get lost, right? You know what I'm saying? You get scattered, you get, you know what I'm saying, you get thrown into the sea, and then you just, you know what I'm saying, you get washed away. How are you gonna navigate yourself back to land? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna go back to, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna walk on solid ground? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know where you're at, you know what I'm saying? You go into we're lost, right? Blacks and Hispanics are what? Are lost sheep. You know what I'm saying? We are lost sheep because we don't even know, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know who we are. We call ourselves what our oppressor tells us or allows us, you know what I'm saying, to call, you know what I'm saying, ourselves. I say aloud because you can't even claim you're Israelite, you know what I'm saying, in national television without a fake Jew, you know what I'm saying? Without a fake Jew coming up to you telling you, you know what I'm saying, getting offended and now having you to apologize to him, and now he cuts off your what? Your food supply, you know what I'm saying? He cuts off the, you know what I'm saying, for you to live, you know what I'm saying? Now you got no show, now you got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got no name, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because because we're lost. You know what I'm saying? Because our oppressor only allows us to call ourselves African, African American, Negro, Black, Colored, Afro American. You know what I'm saying? All these terms that don't belong to us. Mexican, Chicano, Mexican American, all these things, you know what I'm saying? All these things these aren't what we chose to call ourselves, but these are names that were given to us from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Now going back to Gentiles, right? Go to verse 5 again.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? Let's go to 2 Kings 17, verse 16. It's like man, there's a lot going up. To get to the just read verse 16. Go ahead.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 17 and verse 16. And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God, and made them molten images, even 2 calves, and made a grove, and worshiped all the hosts of heaven, and served Baal.
And what?
And served Baal.
Keep going.
And they caused their sons and daughters to pass through the fire, and used divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord.
Right. Keep going.
To provoke him to anger.
Right. Go ahead.
Therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel, and removed them out of his sight.
Right.
There was none left but the tribe of Judah only.
Right. Removed. Right. And removed Israel. Right. Was very angry with Israel. Right. And removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah. Right. Skip to 22.
Verse 22. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam, which he did. They departed not from them, until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight. Right,
there it goes again. Right, removed Israel. We're gonna find out where Israel was dwelling, and where he removed us, and where he put us in. Right, to get a breakdown of why Christ said specifically, go not into the way of the Gentiles and into any city of the Samaritans, right? He could have said any city, But he said the city of the Samaritans, right? Go ahead.
As he had said by all his servants, the prophets. So was Israel carried away out of their own land.
Out of the what?
Out of their own land.
Right.
To Assyria.
To where?
To Assyria.
Go ahead.
Unto this day.
Right. Keep going.
And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Cuthah, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel.
Right. In the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel, which was our own land, right? Which was our own land. But instead of us dwelling there, right? The Most High removed us and had this king of Assyria, right? Bring men from Babylon, from all, you know what I'm saying? From all these heathen nations, you know what I'm saying? Brought all these heathen nations and put them, what do you say? Instead thereof, right? Salakia. And Salakia, read, keep going on after Israel. Uh, 24. Come.
And they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the cities thereof.
And dwelt in the cities thereof. Salakia, right? And now these other nations, right, are dwelling where we would normally dwell, right? Where we were at. Christ knew he was not gonna find his brothers there. He knew he wasn't gonna find his people there. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was gonna find heathens there, right? Like Scottsdale. What's some other spots? You know what I'm saying? He knew that there. Deer Valley. It's like Paradise Valley. That's another one too, right? Paradise Valley, Old Town. What is it? Old Town Scottsdale, right? Old Town Scottsdale. You know, all these places where you think it's, you know what I'm saying, beautiful, but really it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not beautiful when our people aren't there. You know what I'm saying? You know what makes America great is the people that live in it, which is blacks and Hispanics. We're the ones who made America we built America to what it is today. You know what I'm saying? We built it. You know what I'm saying? We bled. We you know what I'm saying? We put all of our, you know what I'm saying, strength and everything and poured all of our love into America, and America will never show you love, man. Never. That's why you shouldn't put your hope in Christ. That's where you should put your love and hope. You know what I'm saying? Right. Instead of loving a nation who never cared about you. Christ was coming for you, man. Christ is looking for you. You know what I'm saying? He's not looking for everyone. He's looking for the what? For the dispersed, the scattered, the strangers, for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, for the what? For the nation not desired. He's looking for you, man. He's not looking just for anyone. You know what I'm saying? He's not just looking for everyone, right? No, he's looking for you, for the drug dealer, the drug addict. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for you, right? He wants us to get right, man. There's something that we lack, and it's understanding, man. We lack understanding of who we are today. And once you have that information of who you are, you just you surround yourselves with that culture. That's why it's disgusting when our brothers and sisters go into ancestry.com and realize that they're not just only black, they're not just only Mexican. Nah, I'm half, you know what I'm saying? I'm half Korean. You know what I'm saying? It's bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's true. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm half Korean. You know what I'm saying? No wonder I had slanted eyes. I thought I had slanted eyes for some reason. But you just a native, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we're not like you look too much into where you're just too carnal, man. You're just too carnal, right? Just understand this: you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you're God's chosen people, man, and you are to come back to your Father, man. Come back to these scriptures, man. It's like come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? We've been oppressed for far too long, and you know what I'm saying, and we've been living under the white man's foot for far too long, and everything that he tells us, we believe it and we eat it. We're not just Mexicans. We're not just wetbacks. We're children. We're princes of the power, man. Yashra'Allah. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for us to arise. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you hear us scream, Kwam Yashra'Allah, you know what I'm saying? It means rise, Israel. It means rise. It's time for us to take back possession of the earth, man. And all that's going to happen if we come back to our law, statutes, commandments, if we start serving the Most High God, if we keep our deal, our end of the deal that our forefathers had made with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be a heathen, or you can't love the other nations doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? All these other nations care about is having you as their footstool. All they care about is, you know what I'm saying, having you as their pet. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen that product? How many of our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, the ones that get themselves a white woman or a white man, and it's like the white man or their couple, you know what I'm saying? It's like they take a picture and it's like a humiliating picture. You know what I'm saying? Something like it's like to make fun of them. And they think it's like, oh, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a comedy or it's something, you know what I'm saying? It's really it's nothing too big. I don't think you understand. I think they throughout school, or you know what I'm saying, history, they just ignored the you know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn about what happened to their brothers, you know what I'm saying, during slavery. Don't give it, like, man, you got to be a traitor to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a traitor. You got to hate your own brother. You got to hate your own father to do that. You got to hate your own father to get yourself, to get with a white man. And now change the whole image just to please his family. Get yourself some blonde hair, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bleach your skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to do so much. And that's why I said, like, that's why Deuteronomy 7:3, I believe, right? It says that, I'm paraphrasing, right? But it says that you shouldn't give your sons or your daughters unto the other nations, because they will turn away your sons and your daughters from serving the Most High God. They will turn away their culture for theirs, for the others. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Most High does not want. That's what the Most High does not want. You know what I'm saying? He wants the Most High says there's only one God. You know what I'm saying? There's only one man that you can serve, one spirit that you can serve, and that's the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You can't be loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. 1 second. Give me Galatians 3:29. Start at verse 28.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 3, and verse 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek.
There's what?
There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Go ahead.
There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all one in Yahushua Mashiach.
Right.
And if ye be Christ, then are ye Abraham's seed.
Right. Keep going.
And heirs.
And what?
And heirs.
Right.
According to the promise.
Right. According to the what? To the promise. Right. Read verse 16.
Verse 16.
Well, Salakia. Hold on. Read verse 28 one more time.
The book of Galatians, chapter 3, and verse 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all one in Yahushua Mashiach.
Right. This sounds like it's talking about what? Everyone. Bond, free, male, female, neither Jew or Greek. Right? You got Hellenist or Hellenistic, whichever one of the two, right? Why would it say Greek? Right? Greek is really where it throws us all off, right? It's like it's where it's like, man, Christ came for everyone, right? We're all one in Christ. As long as you accept your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? How's that little boy says? Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? As long as you accept your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, we're all one. We're all brothers. We're all family. You know what I'm saying? We're all one. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, whenever you got it.
This is the definition of Hellenist from the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary. Jews who made Greek their tongue.
Right. Jews, right? There's neither Jew, what did it say? Nor Greek, right? Greek, Hellenists, right? Read that again from the Times.
Jews who made Greek their tongue.
Right. Jews that made Greek their tongue, right? That's all it really is. That's all it really is, right? So when it says Greek, it's still Jews. It's still Israelites. The only thing is that they speak Greek. You know what I'm saying? Or they took in the culture or the customs of the Greeks, right? Go ahead.
And with it, often adopted Greek ideas and practices.
Right. Is that it? See, I mean, it's just like I said, man. It's not complicated. You know what makes it complicated is you loving the white man so much that you want to invite everyone, man. That's what Christians make the Bible so complicated. You know what I'm saying? But it's very simple, man. It's simple. The thing is that who do you love more? Blacks and Hispanics or the so-called white man? Who do you love more? You love the white man so much that your spirit wrestles with us saying that the Most High only loves blacks and Hispanics. And that all these other nations will be our servants, our slaves. You wrestle with that, man. Your spirit wrestles with that. You fight with that. You fight with the truth. Why won't you accept the truth? Christ said, you know what I'm saying? The truth shall set you free. But you don't want to accept the truth. You want to what? You want us to prophesy lies. You want us to tell you lies. You know what I'm saying? The lies that you've been told all you, because it makes it easier for you to sleep at night. Makes it easier for you to sleep next to that white woman at night. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, man. If you're gonna either love one or hate the other, hold to the one or despise the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't love, you know what I'm saying, the so-called white man who's been. You can't love the predator and the prey. You can't love the oppressed. You can't have, you know what I'm saying, love for the oppressed and for the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You can't love Amber Geiger and Botham Jean. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick and choose, man. And your actions is really what's gonna show who you love and who you hate. Saying that you love everyone or that you have no hate in your heart proves that you have hate in your heart. You can't love everyone. It's impossible. You're always going to choose the oppressor. You're always going to choose that white doll. You're always going to choose those blue eyes. But you look at yourself and you say, no, you're the evil one. No, your people are the evil one. My people are the ones that are evil. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be the you're gonna be that. You're just gonna be a good Uncle Tom, a good servant to the white man. But accepting that you know what I'm saying, Christ did not come for everyone, but he came for blacks and Hispanics, so-called. You know what I'm saying? Will free you from that slave mentality. You know what I'm saying? Now give me verse 16.
The book of Galatians chapter 3 and verse 16. Now to Abraham and his seed.
Now to who?
Abraham and his seed.
You see how he said seed? Slowed it down for you. You know what I'm saying? He said seed. Go ahead.
Were the promises made.
Right.
He saith not unto seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Christ.
Right. And thy seed, which is Christ. Right. He said not unto seeds. Right. He like, most I had to break it down even further. You know, it's like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I want you to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, like, not seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed. Give me Genesis 17 verse give me verse 7. Oh yeah, just give me verse 7.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 17 and verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee.
Right.
In their generations.
And their generations, right? Go ahead.
For an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee.
Right. Seed, right? Spell that word.
S-E-E-D.
Right. So there's no confusion, right? There's no S, there's no what, as of many, like it said, right? In the New Testament for all you, you know what I'm saying? Give me verse. Give me verse 9.
Verse 9. And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee, thy seed after thee, in their generations.
Right, keep going.
This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee.
Right, once again, keep going.
Every man child among you shall be circumcised, and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin.
Skip down to verse 19.
Verse 19. And the Most High said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed.
Right.
And thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed
and with
after
what?
him. And with his seed after him.
Right, keep going.
And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him.
Right. It's like Ishmael being his what? His other seed, right? Ishmael being his other seed, right? Now let's see what Ishmael got.
And will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
Right. I mean, he got a little something, you know what I'm saying? He got a little something from the Most High. But let's see. But let's see what the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Who the Most High made his promises, you know what I'm saying? His promises too. Go ahead.
But my covenant will I establish with Isaac.
But he said, but you know what I'm saying? All that I said about Ishmael, right? Good. You know what I'm saying? All right, Tawab, right? But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, right? And keep going.
Which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
That's good on that, right? But you get the point, right? All that seed talk, right? All that, you know what I'm saying? Talking about who the Most High is making. That's really where you really want to get down to, right? Where who the Most High is with. The Most High is gonna be with someone, right? With a nation, right? Which he made his promise to, which he will never turn back from, right? And you can find that in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, I believe verse 8 or 9, right? Where he will never abandon, or he will never break his promise. You know what I'm saying? He will have mercy on Israel. You know what I'm saying? But as for the other nations, they don't get the same, you know what I'm saying, the same treatment as we do. You know what I'm saying? In Amos, I believe, right? Amos 3 and 1, you know what I'm saying? And 2, talk about that. How these other nations don't understand what it, you know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about the judgments, the punishments, you know what I'm saying? The curses. They don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it means. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we do. You know what I'm saying? We go through those punishments. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? There's gonna be a time where we're gonna go through those, you know what I'm saying, through you know what I'm saying, that oh man. We go through the punishments, right? But we will also go through the blessings. You know what I'm saying? And just like the Most High rewards everyone, right? Wicked and righteous, all you got to do is you're gonna have the decision to make, right? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? What side do you want to be? On the right side of the Most High? On the other side, you know what I'm saying? Where the nuclear bombs are raining on. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the chariots, or you want one of them bombs, you know what I'm saying? You want to, your heart is pounding, you know what I'm saying? as you're seeing these nuclear weapon, nuclear bombs coming towards you, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? But in that day, what did it say? We shall be bold as a lion. You know what I'm saying? And who's gonna be bold as a lion? Those who kept the work of the Most High, those who did His work. You know what I'm saying? Those who kept the law, those who meditated the law day and night. You know what I'm saying? Those who feared the Most High, feared the Most High so much as of that day, when that day comes. You know what I'm saying? Feared Him so much that, you know what I'm saying, you don't know when that day is gonna come. All you know is that it's coming. That's all you know. You know it's coming, and it's coming soon. Where do you want to be at in that time, man? You know what I'm saying? Let me check my notes real quick. Yeah. You know what? That's it. That's it on that, right? Like I said, man, you gotta just make sure you know what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what your the context. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read around. You know what I'm saying? The things. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? We see what in the ISUPK. We see what you can't see. You know what I'm saying? We know what you know what I'm saying? We have a we just understand something that you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's that there's all right. The UPK got something that the brothers in the world need. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a good leader. You know what I'm saying? A good leader that's not gonna lead them to destroy them. You know what I'm saying? And with the ISUPK and with the men above us, you know what I'm saying? We will build leaders. You know what I'm saying? We need to build leaders. We need heroes in our communities. We need brothers to, you know what I'm saying, to get off of drugs, brothers to, you know what I'm saying, to stop, you know what I'm saying, destroying one another. You know what I'm saying? And the only leaders out there for our people is in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? So coming in here, or, you know what I'm saying, checking in here, you know what I'm saying, you will see, or you'll get a better or proper breakdown, you know what I'm saying, of what you need, you know what I'm saying, of what life really is, of what these scriptures mean, you know what I'm saying, of how to fight your demons. You know what I'm talking about? Like how to fight your demons, what a demon is, what life is. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things, man, is what brothers in the world need. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you like that because that's what I really needed. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in the world come in here and they don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, live in the world and they don't even understand what's going on. Why situations, you know what I'm saying, tragic, you know what I'm saying, situations happen to them, and how did it get to that point, or what happened? You know what I'm saying? Thing is really that all you need is to tell brothers and sisters the truth. You know what I'm saying? You need a leader, right? Give me actually, you know what? To close it out, give me Ezekiel the 34th, I believe, verse 7, or give me verse 8.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 8. As I live, saith the Lord God, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field.
Right, because my flock, meaning my people, right? My people became meat to every beast of the field, right? We've been destroyed, man. Like the whole, like this whole, you know what I'm saying, war on drugs, this whole, you know what I'm saying, abortion, all these things that the, you know what I'm saying, all these crafty counsel that the white man has put in place to destroy us, you know what I'm saying, with the help of your religious leaders, is why we are destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Is why these other nations, you know what I'm saying, get to live off of the blood of the Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? They live off of, you know what I'm saying, the oppression of the Mexicans. They live off of the death and the destruction of the so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? They live off of our oppression. Right? That's why when it says we became meat to all the beasts of the field, right? Keep going.
Because there was no shepherd.
Read that again.
Because there was no shepherd.
Because there was no leader, man. I'm saying there's not a voice for the oppressed. You know what I'm saying? The people that are being oppressed, that are being destroyed. Who will speak out the truth? Who will bring out the lies that has been, you know what I'm saying? Who will bring out these lies? Who will bring out the truth? Commanding General Yohana will, man. That's right. Commanding General Yohana will. You know what I'm saying? And we stand firm on that. We are we're it's just there's a certain spirit, right, that you have to have, you know what I'm saying, to serve your people, you know what I'm saying? And you can't compromise that with anyone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta guard this. You gotta guard this like you know what I'm saying, like a guard dog. Can't let nobody get near it. You know what I'm saying? Can't let nobody touch it. And you gotta love it to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest in it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your love into it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bleed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work for this. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else will. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else will.
Right.
Like, keep going.
Neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
Right. That's the thing too. That's another thing too. You can't be selfish in here. You know what I'm saying? Can't have sad stories. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You want to be a leader, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go through, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, go through this work. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to have pity on you. You know what I'm saying? You know who deserves pity? The brothers in the world. You know what I'm saying? They deserve pity. They deserve to, you know what I'm saying? Like brothers in the world need, you know what I'm saying? They need a solid, you know what I'm saying? Just can't play with this. You know what I'm saying? Can't be playing with this. This is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? This is not something you just, you know what I'm saying? This is like what we do here is not something, you know what I'm saying? Some entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Over here, these men in here are trained professionals, you know what I'm saying? We work for this, you know what I'm saying? We live for this, you know what I'm saying? Can't just go out to the streets and say whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go, you know what I'm saying, walk out these doors and, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, watch these classes and say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're just going to be a what? Another Christian. Another what? Another fake Israelite group. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know what I'm saying, do this work, you're going to have to do it the right way, man. And everything needs order. You know what I'm saying? In order to be teachers, one must be taught. You know what I'm saying? So to get, you know what I'm saying, so to get into this position, you know what I'm saying, in order to do this work, you first got to start from small, man. You got to start, you know what I'm saying? You got to start as a young man, as a trooper. You know what I'm saying? You got to shed yourself from the world, man. And it's going to be a hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, too. This is not some easy task. What did Christ say? You know what I'm saying? Like, this, you know what I'm saying? Who's willing to pick up this, you know what I'm saying, this cross? You know what I'm saying? Who's willing to pick up this burden? If this was so easy, people would be, this, you know what I'm saying? These would be filled up. You know what I'm saying? Like the what do they call them? Omega churches? Mega churches. What's an omega? It's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The mega churches, you know what I'm saying? With the prosperity preachers telling you, you know what I'm saying, nothing but lies to fulfill your lust. You know what I'm saying? To feed into that flesh. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel comfortable with going to the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? All these things. It's time to put all that, you know what I'm saying? It's time to put all those childish things away, you know what I'm saying? It's time to grow up into a man, a real man. And the only way you're going to become a man is in the ISUPK, man. That's the only place. The men in here are real men. And they will show you how to become a real man. You know what I'm saying? With that, I pass the class over to Precinct Officer Parak.
These are the ISUPK security announcements for the ISUPK. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. These are the rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves in the world, and if they need transportation, the teacher will furnish it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other, and after that 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21, and in Malachi chapter 3 verses 8 through 10. The word tithes means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'asherah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, give it to the Treasury Department or to the teacher. Priest funds, which are free will offerings for the priest. They're not mandatory, but they're whatsoever amount that you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be having a feast of fruits, feast of first fruits, which will be held at the Arizona School. Also, make sure if you haven't already, leave a review for the school on Google. Just type in ISUPK Arizona on Google. Leave us a review and a rating as well. Biblical shower at the water. If any brother wants to become a trooper in the school, make sure you start wearing all black. And that includes black boots, black shirt, black pants, and it's like a headband or a scarf. And with that, we'll get a teacher a courtesy salute. Then we're going to stand. Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barak Athah.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barak Athah.
Yahweh Matah. Class.